All right, guys, once again, it is the American dream. And what is the American dream if it's not owning your own home? But what does that often hinge on? Yeah, you've got to find a house. But what about your buying power? It comes down to your credit score. And let's face it, some of us, it's life. You take a ding here and there. Pat Whaley from Resource Financial joins us this morning. And Pat, you've got some big industry news on how folks may be able to be helped out, even if your credit score isn't exactly perfect, right?
That is true, Tyler. It is exciting news, and we've been waiting on this for a long time. So right now, the way it is, or the way it was until a couple of weeks ago, if you have a spouse that has a 700 score and a spouse that has a 600 score, the middle score of the three, well, the system automatically takes the lower of the two.
Right.
So you could have a spouse with a 700 and a spouse with a 600. Well, the system takes the 600.
Right.
Well, that kicks a lot of borrowers out of being able to borrow. So now here's what we're doing. You take the 700 score, you take the 600 score, you take the average. Now we have a 650. Whole different ball game. So it's going to save. It's going to be able to get a lot more people into homes.
That's really going to open things up for folks too. So you can not only get into a house, but if it's not 6 and 7, maybe it's 7 and 8. My goodness, that's going to help also with your APRs, your mortgage rates and everything, right?
That's correct. Yep. It will trickle into the APR and the mortgage rate. You're exactly right.
That can really be a game changer for folks who, I mean, as it is, it's frustrating to try to find a house, but then how bad is it when you find a house and all of a sudden realize you can't buy it because, maybe you've got a bad credit score. I mean, and things happen.
They do. You're right, man. We've all been there. We tell everybody a lot of times it takes us years to, kind of mess things up sometimes. But then all of a sudden we live in this microwave society. We want the credit fix now. But sometimes that doesn't happen. But yeah, the cool thing is now we can average those scores out, man. And it's going to help a lot of people out. It really is.
That is fantastic. Oh, and I want to plug, I do want to give you guys a plug at Resource because this is a big thing for veterans. That's a program that you're doing. And I just want to throw it out there because it's important because it's helping vets, but you are charging them no fees. Is that what I understand?
We are. And I'm glad you mentioned that, Tyler. We love veterans. We've been doing this several years now. No lender fees at Resource Financial for veterans. Zero, none. Now, you still have the MIP, which is the mortgage insurance premium that VA charges. We just tack that on the loan. But as far as lender fees, no underwriting fees, no doc prep fees, no origination fees, nothing. We waived them several years ago. I believe we're the only lender in the entire state that actually does it. So, yeah.
I love it. I wanted to point that out for the veterans.
Mention that.
But as far as a credit score, that's an industry standard. That credit score thing is no matter where your lender is, it may be time to finally get your dream house. It's the American dream, Patrick Whaley.
That's what they're telling me. You're exactly right. Now, I'm going to assume, and you never assume in the mortgage business, but I'm going to assume it's nationwide, industry-wide. I know for us, it definitely is. We implemented it a couple of weeks ago, but I think Fannie and Freddie have laid it out for everybody.
I love it. Patrick Whaley, Resource Financial, man, I appreciate that. Great news for folks on the loans, man. You have a great day.
You too, Tyler. Thank you, buddy.